location with Sushiro, which is a conveyor belt sushi restaurant, and you can order different sushis using a tablet at your table. So let's order some sushi. So sushi on our tablet. You can see here you can change the screen to English. It's very, very easy to navigate, and there are a ton of different sushi options to pick from, like everything you can think of and more, including black wagyu beef and teriyaki chicken, fried shrimp roll. You can order up to 4 plates of sushi at a time, and they will come by on a conveyor belt on little plates. They also have some Monster Hunter promos going by on the conveyor belt, which I thought was really fun. Advertisements for specific sushi sets that are Monster Hunter Wild themed as well, but unfortunately they were all sold out already when we got there. But we still enjoyed the atmosphere. Here comes our first plate of sushi. We got some salmon. How delicious does that look? I also got some tuna. You can see they're individually served on these tiny little plates. A couple more pieces of tuna. And this one came with a tiny little lemon wedge to squeeze on top. It was really, really good sushi. Nice quality. Here's our next order. We ordered a lot of tamago or egg sushi, which were very tasty. We got the hamburger one and some more salmon nigiri. The salmon is one of my personal favorites. Also got a chicken teriyaki, has some scallions on top, and here is our wagyu beef that has arrived. You kind of have to try at least a little bit of wagyu beef while you're in Japan, right? And Sushiro is a really good way to do it in an affordable way, in my opinion. I got a nice roll here. I think this was called the well-packed winter roll, and you can see these ones are really well-packed, really well-rolled. This one, I think, is the shrimp tempura. Has egg and avocado in it. The rolls, I think, were a highlight for me from Sushiro. Pardon me. Sushiro. Nice bit of roe on top. We also ordered a basket of tempura, another must-try in Japan. You have to try beautifully crisp, deep-fried goodies, right? So I got a variety basket. This one, I believe, is yam. Perfectly crisp, salty, delicious golden brown. And I believe this one is a shiso leaf. It basically just tasted like tempura batter. Basically, you could not taste the leaf at all. But my favorite is always the tempura battered shrimp. They're so darn yummy. So darn yummy. Overall, I would give Sushiro a 8 out of 10. The conveyor belt was so much fun. I will take off a couple of points because I thought that the rice could be a little bit more flavorful, maybe a little bit more vinegar, sugar, salt, things like that they normally put in the sushi rice. It just tasted a little bit more plain than sushi that I'm used to eating in Canada. I'm not sure if that is a norm in Japan, but that was just something I noticed. Our next location is a personal favorite of mine, Ichrian Ramen. looks so good, doesn't it? We also have some extra pork slices, so I'll put those in there too. So yummy. It has the most beautiful, rich, creamy, garlicky broth and really soft and thin noodles. I love the little bits of green onion. They cook the egg absolutely to perfection. Let's take a little sip of the broth. So warm. And it feels like it has healing powers. Like, you know, chicken noodle soup when you're a kid. You're sick at home. You're curled up on the couch with a bowl of chicken noodle soup. It has that warm, homey feeling to it. Like, it's like soul food. Soul food is a great way to describe it. I cannot say enough great things about Ichrian. I literally ate here, I think, 7 or 8 times during my 2-week trip to Japan, and I absolutely miss it. I absolutely miss it. I wish I could go back just for Ichrian ramen. Every time, a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I complete my entire plate every single what I ate every day, and I kind of like was ravenously hungry and just like dived right in. So, how good does this pizza look? How good? Like, it's amazing. So we ordered a pepperoni, and it came with a tiny little bit of mushrooms on top, which normally I do not order mushrooms on my pizza. They're alright, but they're not my favorite. But for this pizza, the mushrooms actually tasted really, really good, and I really liked the addition of the mushrooms. The pizza itself was so delicious. Like, they nailed it. They did such a good job. Like, this pizza tastes better than some of the pizza places that I've had in North America. Like, they really understand how to make a good pizza at Pizza La. So, safe to say we had a really good pizza day in our hotel room in Tokyo, enjoying some Pizza La. Overall rating for Pizza La, I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. I'll take it off 0.5 of a point only because we tried to order it a second time actually, and they couldn't deliver it to us. They canceled our order. So, and also I wish we ordered maybe 2 pizzas because it was so good. We ran out of pizza really quick, but that's not their fault. Very good pizza. I highly recommend Pizza La if you are in Japan craving some pizza. Okay, let's go out for dinner. Tonight we're gonna get some gyoza at the Dandadan Tavern. This restaurant really caught my eye with the cute lanterns and beautiful signage outside. I walked by this restaurant every day. It was on the same street as my hotel. And after seeing the really yummy looking gyoza pictures, I needed to try it. The inside of the restaurant looked really cute as well. I loved the banners. Again, the lighting. The space was really cozy and inviting. I think it was an Izakaya restaurant, so you can order small sharing plates and drinks, and it's kind of a nice place to hang out after work. So you can see we got some gyoza. So good. I got a little wonton soup. We got another soup and bowl of rice. We also got some fried chicken, and I believe we also got some pork as well. I like to dip my gyoza in a little bit of vinegar. I think it brings out the flavor and adds a little bit of brightness to it. Delicious pork and veggie interior, nice, crisp pan-fried side, and also a nice, soft noodle side. My overall ranking for Dandadan Tavern, I'll give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. Really good food and really, really nice atmosphere. golden sesame dandan noodles with pork belly. Their menu is on a nice poster outside. And here are our noodles. Nice, I think slow roasted, very tender pork belly. Beautiful noodles with some fresh greens on top. The sauce, I felt like it could have been a little bit punchier, a little bit more flavorful. Maybe even more sauce would have been great. The pork was a highlight for me. The noodles were kind of a wavy formation that I really liked. I decided to add a little bit of chili oil, try to punch up the flavor a little bit. All the condiments you can see readily available at your seat. Doesn't it look so delicious? I love the red plate. Overall rating for Kinkatsu Gold Scorpion, their sesame dandadan noodles, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Not my favorite meal, but did the job. Filled me up, gave me a lot of energy. For a little rainy day snack, I decided to try the Taiyaki, and I got I think it was called premium custard flavor. So it's a choose. This was one of my go-tos. Give it a good shake. Good shake, 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 shake. A nice refreshing drink. And a blueberry yogurt drink, also very refreshing and very filling when you're on the go. All of these things were excellent. I really liked them. Another go-to snack that I would get at the konbini, our favorite konbini to go to, was Family Mart. I love the chocolate almond. I like the vermicelli wonton soup. These were so quick and easy to me. You could just, open it up, pour in some hot boiling water, and you've got a soup all ready to go. And this was my go-to flavor because I loved those thin rice noodles and the little wontons they give you to put inside. And the broth was a light, chickenish kind of flavor. They're the wontons, pour them in. And if you can't read the directions, you can use your phone to translate. So that's what I did. There was no English directions, but it's pretty easy, right? We've all made these cup noodle things before. I love how the noodles turn like glassy and see-through. Family Mart was a lifesaver in Japan. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. So affordable and so tasty and quick on the go. Today we are on the Shinkansen, or bullet train, on our way from Tokyo to Kyoto. So we thought we would have a little picnic on the train. I got myself a fried chicken with yuzu, citrus pepper, onigiri, and a bento box of sushi individually wrapped in these little leaves to keep them moist and fresh. I think it prevented them from drying out because this sushi tasted so fresh and so fantastic. I could not believe it was pre-prepared, just sold for like $10 in a train station. I was insanely impressed with this sushi. I actually preferred it better than Sushiro, and it really blew my mind. They flavored the rice perfectly, which was what I was missing from the Sushiro restaurant. It was really, really good. Lots of different kind of fish inside of this box too. We got salmon and I think mackerel. The yuzu fried chicken onigiri was also to die for. It was really, really good. I also bought this at a little concession stand in the Shinkansen train terminal. Overall, I would give this Shinkansen bento box picnic a 8.5, or even a 9 out of 10. Alright, my friend, we have arrived in Kyoto. It's a rainy day, but that won't stop us from enjoying ourselves, right? Let's stop in and get some Dango, a traditional Japanese sweet treat, and look how hot it is, giving off steam there. crispy, fresh, and hot. Everything was like yummy, like 30% yummier than normal. We got so many chicken nuggets. I got another chicken sandwich. And overall, I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. Really, really yummy. Really yummy McDonald's. Alright, let's get a sweet treat after dinner at Koe Donuts Kyoto. Koe Donuts Kyoto. Let's head inside and you'll see why this restaurant caught my eye. Look at the cool ceiling and look at all these amazing donut flavors that they offer. Chocolate, matcha, strawberry. Yum. It was a donut heaven. A donut heaven. You can get your own little box to take home and you can serve yourself. Get a little tray and some tongs and pick out all the flavors that you like. So I got 5 different donut flavors to try. The kitchen was an open concept so you can see inside to see where they make all of their delicious donuts fresh daily. We went at nighttime so they were not making donuts, but it was still really cool to see a little sneak peek behind the scenes what it might be like to work in a donut bakery slash cute little cafe restaurant. With our donuts, we got a hot chocolate with whipped cream and a matcha tea latte, also topped with delicious whipped cream. This pink donut was super crispy. We also got this matcha one. Strawberry had little freeze-dried strawberries on top. I think the strawberry one was my personal favorite. Let's give it a dunk in some matcha whipped cream, shall we? And give it a little jump. A little taste. Absolutely delicious. It was a really, really fun restaurant and really fun to try a lot of different donut flavors. I really enjoyed dipping it in the whipped cream. It really enhanced the donut a lot. Made it a much more dessert-like. Overall, I would give the Koe Donuts a 9 out of 10. Fun experience, fun donut flavors, fun atmosphere, a really, really fun dessert place if you are in Kyoto, Japan. While exploring Kyoto and some shrines, we stumbled upon this really nice sandwich shop called Hanabatake. Hanabatake. Let's head inside and eat some delicious sandwiches. I ordered the chicken and egg sandwich. It also came with a little bit of pickle relish on top, a little bit of grated carrot. sure what they're called. I also got a Tokaido Shinkansen Bento and a bottle of green tea. Deep green tea, it says. So I think it has a deeper flavor. And look how colorful this bento box is. I love all the different compartments. This is a great way to try a lot of different Japanese foods all in one container, right? It's very, very convenient and very fun to sample all the different flavors. This was a fish cake. It was very, very good actually. Very good little fish cake. It came with a deep fried prawn. This deep fried prawn had seen better days, but it's still pretty good, I think. Also came with a little piece of unagi eel. I was really hoping to try some eel in Japan, and I was able to get my hands on some in my little Shinkansen bento box. The sweet egg. This section of the bento had a lot of vegetables, some root vegetables like squash. Also had a little bit of tofu. And in my husband's bento box, you can see he has a lot of beef. They had a very generous portion there of beef, right? Underneath some rice. And a couple of vegetables on top as well. Opening up my prawn crackers. These have such a delightful crunch to them. They're kind of like maybe air fried, I'm not sure. They're kind of like mostly air, but with a nice crunch and a nice kind of flavor. Overall rating, I would give this an 8 out of 10. Very enjoyable train ride picnic once again. And now we're on our way to Osaka. And when you're in Osaka, you absolutely have to try some takoyaki. Takoyaki. You can see them making it out in the open. It's really, really cool. They're so talented. They make it fresh for you, and what they are, little octopus fritters almost, little octopus ball. They're in like a little bit of batter, made fresh, steaming hot, and a little bit of bonito, or what is that flake stuff called on top? And they put a sweet sauce and mayo on top as well. I was expecting the takoyaki to be a bit more like a chicken ball, from a Chinese restaurant, a chicken ball, but the batter was much more soft. You can see fried chicken was a favorite of mine on this trip to Japan. So crispy, so juicy, and I love how light and thin the batter is. It's really, really delicious. My egg drop soup. Yummy. Yummy egg drop soup. Our gyoza has arrived. Look how crispy. And let me just tell you, this restaurant has the best gyoza I have ever tasted in my entire life. And I have an insatiable craving for it ever since. And I've tried to go to different restaurants back home in Canada to find gyoza. No, none of them hit the spot like this gyoza hits the spot. It is amazing. It is a personal recommendation, must try of mine if you are in Osaka, Dotonbori. You will love this gyoza. You will love it. I'm gonna give Osaka Osho a 9.5 out of 10. The gyoza is a 10 out of 10. I think I'll take off points because everything else just pales in comparison to how amazing the gyoza is. Alright, it's after dinner and I'm feeling a bit snackish, so let's try some Pocky and some mochi. I chose a white chocolate flavor of mochi. And I haven't had, Pocky, pardon me, I haven't had Pocky in decades. And I chose a white peach mochi. I thought the packaging looked so darn cute. Alright, let's open it up. So inside you get these little packages of Pocky. Doesn't that look good? It has like little vanilla bean flecks in the chocolate. It was delicious. Nice little crunchy cookie. Sweet treat after dinner. Really hit the spot. I think I did a good choice with the vanilla white chocolate flavor. Next we have the white peach mochi. They come individually packaged, and I thought I could bring some of these home for my brother. He has a gluten allergy, so these treats are actually gluten-free because they are made with white rice flour. And I really enjoyed these. Actually, they tasted a lot like a gummy bear, but much, much softer. Much softer. And the peach flavor was really subtle and really lovely, actually. Delicious. Delicious little white peach mochi. My rating for the mochi Pocky mochi snack combo is a 9.5 out of 10. I recommend it. So, it is another pizza day in Japan. Pizza Law canceled our Uber Eats order, so I ordered some Domino's pizza. Domino's pizza. Did you know that Japan has a Domino's pizza? And it looks fantastic. We got a pepperoni pizza here. Doesn't that look really good? Let's give you a little close-up of a slice. Looks just like in North America. I haven't had Domino's in North America for a long time, so I'm not sure how to restaurant in Japan serves a fried chicken of some sort. I think these were a boneless style. We got a couple different fried chickens to try. Me and my husband were on a fried chicken kick. We really enjoyed that in Japan a lot. That one was also really, really good. You can see the batter has a little bit more of a crunchy texture to it. And the last side we got was some potato wedges. And these potato wedges were just okay. They felt like they were lacking salt or any sort of flavor. They were probably my least favorite thing I ate in Japan. But they weren't terrible. They were still edible, you know what I mean? But it just felt like I was eating like a bland piece of potato wedge. But yeah, I would say overall the Domino's was pretty decent. I would maybe give it a 6.5 out of 10. In comparison to the Pizza Law, I would say order Pizza Law over Domino's. That's my recommendation for you. After being obsessed with Ichrian ramen my entire trip, I decided to expand my horizons and try a different ramen shop. Kamakura soup with noodles. And this is in Osaka. They also served gyoza. I was really obsessed with gyoza this trip as well. I would say these gyoza were my third favorite. I really liked the Osho gyoza better, and the one at Dandadan Tavern were also really good, but these were excellent as well. Excellent little gyoza. I like to dip mine in a little bit of chili oil as well. Chili oil or vinegar is how I like to eat my gyoza. Very fresh and yummy. And our ramen is here. You can see it's a very generous portion of ramen. A huge bowl, huge slices of pork, like twice the size of Ichrian. And just as delicious as Ichrian, the pork. I would say the only thing I liked better about Ichrian was the broth. So I'm not actually sure what kind of broth I ordered at Kamakura. It's possible that I'm just a Tonkotsu ramen kind of person, and this broth was a little bit lighter and fresher. So if you are looking for something lighter and fresher, I think you would enjoy Kamakura noodles. It also comes with a little bit of cabbage inside, so that also helped it feel a little bit more healthy and fresh. I'm not really a person that is looking for all of my meals on vacation to be healthy. So for me, that's not really high on my priorities, but overall, really, really yummy soup. I would give Kamakura soup with noodles a 6 out of 10. It just, again, it's not fair to compare it with Ichrian, which to me is like a superstar 10 out of 10 S tier ramen. It's snack time again. Japan has so many different flavors of Kit Kats, so I picked out this one to try. This is the strawberry shortcake Kit Kat flavor, and strawberry cheesecake. I think I said shortcake. I love strawberry cheesecake and I love Kit Kats, so I thought this combo would be something I love. So inside the box you get tiny little individually wrapped little Kit Kats. They're so cute. Perfect little snack size. I mean, if you eat like 3 or 4 of them, it's a perfect little snack size, right? Look how small, and it's white instead of chocolate. The taste, however, was way too sweet. Like, sweetness overload. I'm a person that likes subtly sweet things. If you are a person that likes really sugary sweet, you'd probably like this one. For me, I would give this one a 4 out of 10. I'm sorry, Kit Kat. It's just not for me. So, luckily, I got another snack. This was not sure which cuts these ones were that we chose. We just chose a whole bunch of like random ones. I think there were about maybe 20 different cuts to choose from, and there was an option when you sat down to get all-you-can-eat package with maybe rare or more expensive cuts of meat. We just went with the regular one, which was still extremely tasty. Very, very yummy. Just let our meat cook. Wow, the flame is really roasting that one. I can't believe I almost went my entire Japan trip without trying some udon. So I ordered this really lovely udon dish, a cold noodle soup, kind of, with a raw egg on top. There was also some, I think it was grated potato or ginger, and some scallions and a little bit of seaweed on top too. I love udon noodles. I love the thick noodle, the little bit of, it's almost like a rubbery texture to them. Oh, so good. So good, so good. I really enjoyed this. It was actually a cold dish. When I ordered it, I thought it was gonna be hot, but it was cold, and I really liked it actually. For dessert, I couldn't resist ordering this beautiful matcha sundae parfait. Look how pretty, come on. That is stunning. Matcha ice cream with a little bit of caramel drizzle on top. We've got some frozen berries, blueberry, strawberry. Yummy. Get a little bit of strawberries and let's give it a taste. That is so good. There's also a little bit of mochi here. I'm not sure the kind of powder that was surrounding the mochi. Very chewy, gelatinous texture. I also ordered a cup of coffee on the side. It was a perfect pairing to go with my matcha sundae. A little jelly cube of some sort. I think it was a piece of like jello or something like that. And lower layers of the sundae had cake, and I think it was matcha pudding or a matcha cream instead of a ice cream. So many components to this dessert, and it looks so pretty. You know how they say you eat with your eyes first. This sundae was really satisfying for my eyes and my taste buds, and the coffee was really, really delicious as well. It was a lovely meal for our last in Japan, and my rating for Apuriya Yakiniku in Osaka Dotonbori, I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed the delicious cuts of meat, the all-you-can-drink package with the cocktails. That was fun to try. Grilling your own meat, the smell